everyone, Jason Lay back here again, and today we're going to be reacting to The Conjuring Last Rites. Now, I love the first two Conjuring films. I think they're really good horror movies. The third one was decent, but not as good. And some of these spin-offs, I didn't care for. I mean, I think the best spin-off was like the second Annabelle movie, but everything else afterwards just were run-of-the-mill, paranormal, garbage horror films that had no real imagination to it. And I just didn't really care for like the overall universe. I didn't care for the Nun movies. I didn't care for La Llorona or the first Annabelle. I think they've been trying to do a Crook-the-Man movie, and I don't think that's going to be good. They probably canned that a while ago, and I did not know. But this is supposed to be the concluding chapter of the Conjuring universe. Let's hope it goes out on a bang. Let's check it out.
Don't touch anything. Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or been used in some sort of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy.
Then why are you bringing people down there, motherfucker? Something's gonna happen if you do.
How many cases you guys had?
A shit ton. A shit ton of cases.
Here with my wife, Lorraine. Maybe 1,000.
A little more than a shit ton, but okay.
Every case is different. Every family's different. Once we start, there's no going back. Anything can happen. And most likely anything will.
Alright. And I bet this is going to be like about their last case, considering that they emphasize like how many cases they've done. I will say cinematography wise, again it looks just as good as the other Conjuring movies.
Something's different.
Discover why this case was their last. Okay, so I'm right. This is their like last case. Now, based on history, I know that the Warrens live. This trailer kind of like, it's what you can expect from a Conjuring film. I just think that there's not as much imagination to it, if that's the best word, because it just feels like the other movies again. Like they go to a house, they solve the case, they eventually get into some trouble, then they defeat the demon, yada yada yada. That's how it goes. I hope what this movie does is give the Warrens a personal tie to what they are investigating here that will lead them to this being like their last case. For us to understand, like, they don't want to do this anymore. They don't want to be a part of all this demonic shit and deal with so much death and horrific events like this. And I just want them that focus a little more personally on the Warrens this time around. Not that the first two films did not do that. They did a good amount of that. Like, I love the scene where one of the paranormal monsters was talking to Ed behind him in the second film and tries to taunt him and try to talk about his past life, and Ed tries to reject that. Like, the monster's trying to understand who's trying to confront him, like genuinely. I want to see something like that here in this film and have that be an occurring theme. Something that is personal to the Warrens that makes them really involved in the story apart from just being hired to get a monster out of the house, you know? So overall, I have my concerns. I just hope that it's a really good movie. That's all I hope for. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.